am back with another tutorial, but this time it's actually a hair tutorial on myself. Can you believe it? I know. I've never done one of these before because I honestly have like the worst hair in the world. I have extremely thin hair and not a lot of it, and I get like really thin in here, so it's just so hard to do any type of fun hairstyle on me besides like curls, and I feel like there's a million tutorials out there, so I don't need to really show you how to do that because you could just Google and find it, and who would watch mine. But if you want to see a curl tutorial, you can always let me know and I will do it for you. This look was actually requested from one of my brides, Alyssa, from last year. Love her. Hi, girl. So she saw that I did this hairstyle for my friend's bachelorette party. We were on a boat and we were in Florida and the wind was crazy, so I said to myself, I already know my thin hair is going to go all over the place. I said, let me brush this mane out, put it up. So I decided to just do this little French braided mohawk space bun man bun thing, and I loved it and I got a lot of compliments and a request from it, so I said let me do this video so I could show you guys how I do it and how I did it on my thin non-existent hair, and to show you guys that you can actually do something even though it may not be like the fully inspired, you know, from Pinterest or from Instagram or everyone rocking that amazing look. But for us girls with thinner hair, you can actually do a little bit of it. This look is just super fun and flirty, and I've always really wanted to rock it, and it's just so hard for me again just because I do have such thin hair, but I'm so happy with the way that it came out, and it really held up perfectly on the boat that I was on, and we were dancing and, you know, having some drinks, so it held up perfectly, and I'm probably gonna rock this for the rest of the day because I love it. But it's really a really fun hairstyle, and I think you guys will enjoy doing it, and it's perfect for a vacation or for the summer, the beach, going out, Sunday fun day, which if you can't tell, I need in my life because I'm so done with the snow. So if you want to see how I got this hairstyle, keep on watching. The first thing you guys are gonna need for this French braided mohawk man bun, space bun look is just some elastic ties, and then of course some bobby pins. So my hair is dirty AF right now. I used the Way from Jen Atkins dry shampoo foam before I turned my camera on, so sorry I can't show you that, but I did already put it in and I brushed it out. I'm just going to take my wet brush and just go ahead and brush my hair through. Again, it's so gross and dirty, so I apologize. So I'm just brushing the top part back, and I do have a mirror right here that I'm going to look into just to kind of see where everything's going. But I'm going to just take a section from basically your eyebrow, the arch of your eyebrow. I'm going to take that all the way back. And you can take it as far back as you want or as thick as you want, but for me this is what works. And I also have extremely thin hair, so for me these styles typically don't work too well for me because I barely have any hair on the top of my head and on the sides, so I make do with what I've got, and you can too. So just adding in a little bit more hair on the sides. Okay, so here's my section that I have. So for my hair, because again it's so thin, I'm going to take a really small section from right in here to start French braiding back, and I hope you guys are able to see this. So I'm just going to take a little small section. So in order to do a French braid, you just turn your first little section into 3 different sections, and you do the outer strand over the middle and then the other outer strand over the middle. And in order to continue on with the French braid, to get the French part, is you add a piece from the outer side in with the outside section across the middle, and you do that with the other side. So take the outside section on this side with an outside section of hair from your scalp and push it over. It's almost like double dutch. You want everything to go towards the middle. I'm just going to lightly take a little bit of hair and I'm bringing that over to the middle. And again, taking an outside section, and I'm placing that in the middle. Again, another outside section, bringing that to the middle, another one, and bringing it over, And another one. And just for shits and giggles, I'm taking another one. And basically because I've run out of hair now, I'm just going to braid this piece, this entire section that I have, just like 1 or 2 times. Just to kind of give myself a base. Now, again, I have 3 hairs in my head. My hair sucks. So what I'm going to do is just pop out the braid a little bit. And by doing so, you just literally tug on the hair to give yourself some volume. And again, just tugging, popping it out as much as I can. And now I'm just going to lightly go into the braid and find the little loops and just pop those out of it as well, just to make the braid more defined. And don't worry if maybe you pulled too much out at first or not enough. You can always go back in, put a bobby pin into the overly puffed section, or just continue to puff more out once you have everything in place. So I'm going to take it now. And again, because I have really fine hair, this step is optional. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little elastic and I'm going to just secure my hair in a ponytail. If you had thicker hair or more hair than I have, at this point when I was putting in the ponytail, you guys could have made yourself a really cool bun, you know, just a messy bun like you normally would on the top of your head, and you could have pinned it down, call it a day, you know, it would have been perfect. But again, because I have really thin hair, I can't do that because my bun is like this big and it just doesn't look good. No matter how I try to finagle with it with bobby pins, it just never comes out well. So that's why I personally do this step. So like I said, I put my hair in the ponytail. I'm going to just take the ponytail and just start twirling it. Just like that. And then I'm just going to lightly start pulling on it, just to kind of fatten it up a bit. Okay, so now that I kind of have this much volume in, I'm going to take the little ponytail and I'm going to lightly wrap it around my hair. And this is kind of what I'm left with, which is actually really decent for the first time because it normally takes me like 7 times to kind of get a perfect bun. So that's great. So I'm going to take my bobby pins that I have and I'm just going to lightly put them in and just secure my bun as much as I can, just to make sure it's not wobbling all over the place. And the thing that I always tell my clients when I'm doing their updos, I say, give me a really good shake of your head. So shake your head, make sure nothing's moving around, and you're basically good to go. So here's the final look of my French braided mohawk space bun, man bun hairstyle. If you had more hair, you kind of wouldn't need to do this. You'd be able to kind of do like a full-on like messy bun look. But if I tried doing that with this small amount of hair, it would look so minute and so silly. So this is why I have to do it this way. Now, what I normally like to do is take a curling wand or a curling iron and just start taking my pieces of hair and just kind of wrap it around and leaving the ends out and kind of give it that like messy, textured, wavy look, which I love. it's so in and so on trend right now, so I definitely recommend doing that. But it's actually snowing out right now, and I left all my hair stuff in my car, and there's no way, no shot am I going outside right now to go get my curling wand, show you guys how to do that. So I'll have to do that on another tutorial to show you how I get my like fun loose waves. But I definitely recommend doing that with this hairstyle, because it just thinks it gives it more texture and more fun, and it's just bouncy, and I don't know, I just love it. I think it's great. And that is actually how I did wear this original hairstyle, so I really should curl it, but I'm sorry, I'm not going outside, it's too cold. Let me know what you guys think of this look down below in the comments. If you guys have any requests for any hair tutorials or makeup tutorials, definitely let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.